Welcome back, everyone. It's Abdallah here with even more preview coverage for the brand new Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure DLC. We're going through with our third video of the series here, and make sure that you guys are on board with our awesome giveaway that we're doing. Check it out. Here's how to enter, right? Go take a look at our very cool developer interview that we did, where we answer questions such as, why didn't you guys include Daisy or Rosalina? Why does Luigi dab? Tell us about unreleased things that didn't happen in the game. Go check that out. And of course, there is a link to the very awesome giveaway that we have, where we're giving away a copy of the DLC simply by giving you guys a $20 eShop gift card so that you guys can purchase it and play along with. But without further ado, let's jump on into it, shall we? So, this level is called Bananas Gone Bad. Why did the bananas go bad? I'm not going to spoil the story. You guys are going to have to wait for it, but there are some pretty fun story elements that are happening here. So, shout outs again to our friends over at Ubisoft for allowing me to capture this awesome footage for you guys. You guys can see over here, if you guys have watched the previous two videos, that we are earning some runes. We're earning a lot more experience with all the characters, so we can slightly understand what they do differently in order to cater our strategies to that. So, having a great time with it. You guys can see over here that we're spending our runes so that we can upgrade our powers. Hairy Eye, bonus damage, you got high ground bonus. This is one of my favorite parts about Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, is the skill tree. It's just so much fun. Whenever you get a brand new rune, I like to reset the whole skill tree and kind of pick and choose what I want to do with it. Movement is key, especially with Rabbid Cranky over here. High ground damage bonus is not something that I really invest in. I like his jump range, because you don't want to be limited by one square. There's so many times where it's like, oh man, if only I was one square, I could have been doing so many things. He's got multiple Stink Eye. He can do Stink Eye damage boost, which is also good. You know, any of the hero characters that have the hero sight abilities, such as the Stink Eye, the Hairy Eye, those are really useful, especially with strategies. So you can see over here that Rabbid Peach, she can do 4 tackles. 4 tackles, that's awesome damage. That's free damage. So anyway, we spent our runes over there. Now, one of the things that I didn't tell you guys in the previous one is pretty much the island exploration. We've just been going into the battles and showing you guys exactly what the battles are all about. But in this particular level, we're going to show you guys a little bit more of the exploration, the puzzle solving, and of course, I guess we'll show you Gizmo, right? Come here. Come here, Boldman. Oh. Okay, sorry. This guy's meowing at me for some food. Alright, so here's Gizmo. Gizmo likes Donkey Kong. Oh yeah, you're happy, aren't you? Alright, so you guys can see on screen over here, bananas are your coin currency in the Donkey Kong DLC. Yeah, I know, dude. You like bananas? You don't like bananas. Anyway, so there's also puzzle pieces too. If you collect a certain amount of puzzle pieces in any given world area, you guys will unlock additional content at the very end of the world. So it's very imperative that you guys come on board with finding those. So it kind of rewards the sense of exploration even more in this game. And you guys can see over here, we're doing a basic puzzle. If you guys have played the full story mode of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle before, you guys know that there's a lot of these multicolored blocks that you can push around in order to pretty much move things around and solve puzzles, get treasures. You can unlock additional like statues, music, tarot cards. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff that you can do. And one of the fun things too is that you can see that Cranky's just riding Beepo. Like what? As like a unicycle? How does that work? Like a Segway? How does that work? You're the original Cranky Kong, aren't you, Gizmo? Are you? Oh yeah, you are. Alright, anyway, so let's see what comes over here. In our developer interview, where we had with Xavier, the lead designer of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, he was saying that there was a lot of work involved with animating Donkey Kong and making him like feel like Donkey Kong, you know what I mean? And I think that's really cool, just the way he moves, the way he acts, the way that he's running right now. It's very Donkey Kong-like, so programming that from scratch is pretty great. So you guys can see there's a whole bunch of underground tunnels. We're going to use all these tunnels to move around. We've just hit the yellow switch, so now we have access to that one other thing. And then, of course, once we are done, we are going to go right inside here. Watch out for that big bird. Big Bird doesn't do anything. But anyway, we got some more access to spots. So here's another treasure chest. Gonna grab that, and what do you know? We're gonna get some music. Cool, we'll go for it. So you guys can see over here that we have 3 out of 4 of the torches lit, right? So that means that we gotta light all the torches in order to get to them. So right over here is another spot that we can push down one of these blocks. And of course, once we push down this block, we'll have access to finishing off that puzzle with the green one. I think this baby just wanted to be by me. Is that? He just wanted to be by his daddy baby. So you guys can see over here that I was kind of curious as to like what we do over here. I'm like, dude, you can't pull these things. You got to push them. So I'm like, well, how do we do this? And then we had that aha moment. We're like, oh yeah, if you press this gray switch right over here, if we press the gray switch will push the block over and we can continue the puzzle. So, hey dude, what do you see? You see a fly in the basement? Yeah, I know, that pesky fly. He's been around for a while. Anyway, so we're gonna push the switch, and you guys can see right over here that that solves the puzzle for us. So by pushing that switch that way, we can easily bring this block over, and we have access to this treasure chest. And what are we gonna get? Ta-da! It's a 3D model of a special new Ziggy. All right, so now that we've unlocked all 4, I'm just holding this cat the whole time. All right. Am I holding you, or are you holding me? I can hold you in one hand, boy. Anyway, so here's DK. Remember I was talking to you guys about the animations? By solving that puzzle, we just got 1 power rune. That may sound like nothing, but 1 power rune is so good because you can jump right into the skill tree and you can automatically use it. You can use it to give your characters a boost in movement range. Dude, movement range is so good. And then I've already invested into movement range with Rabid Peach, so that means that we can just hold on to it or we can use it on something else. So now that we got even more movement range, we can do a lot more work in these upcoming battles. So that's a little bit of a taste of what the puzzle solving is like in this game. And by all means, just when you think you're done solving a puzzle in the area, there's so much more that you can look for. Now keep in mind, there are going to be 20 puzzle pieces in this world that you are going to want to collect in order to unlock the rest of the content. So anyway, one of my favorite things is always examining these. Lesson here, never lie out under a giant magnifying glass unless you already have a good base tan. Whoa. So that's like that's pretty intense. Someone just got owned. They got burnt to a crisp. But anyway, let's narrate this next battle, shall we? Destroy bad bananas. What's with bad bananas? I know, Abdallah. Dude, you guys are gonna have to find out. What's up with the bad bananas? They may sound like an indie band, but it's actually a source of Rabbid Kong's newfound powers. Spoilers? I don't know. We didn't show you in a cutscene, so we're good. Our Rabbid Kong has minions, stockpiling them for him everywhere. We have no choice but to destroy them. All right. So you guys can see that we have a new type of mission now. We got a new type of mission where we can kind of look around and see exactly what we need to do. Keep an eye on how many Ziggies are around. There's 3 spots where the bad bananas are, and we have to deal 100 damage to them. And then once we do that, the level's done, and we finish it off. You okay, boy? You okay, dude? He's hungry. He's taking a nap. You don't want to watch? Oh, you can watch. All right, so let's take a look. Let's narrate this battle while I have a cat in my arm. So what we got going on right over here is Donkey Kong and his little launch pads, right? His dandelion floats. Very awesome movement. It allows Donkey Kong to go very, very far into any of these levels. So keep that in mind, that your movement isn't just limited to where Donkey Kong can kind of go in his blue little outline area. But of course, you can move Donkey Kong to one of these spots, fly on over, get additional area, and then you can just go anywhere. You guys can see, like, we're flying all over this map with the use of dandelions. It's huge. That's huge for DK. So the strategies, again, dude, there's no wrong way of playing this game unless you lose. So the end justifies the means. As long as you get this going, you're done. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stand right over here, and I'm going to grab this Ziggy. We are going to go up this tunnel. We're going to fly all the way across. We're going to fly across again. And I'm going to lob, boom, right over here. And we're going to hit him. So now the beauty about this is now we get to do one of the things that we've never done before yet. I haven't gotten to do it. And usually when I play, I don't really use these magnetizing skills that much. But anyway, we can see DK playing the bongos over here, which is super fun. So it magnetizes everyone, just like one of the other Rabbids has that ability. And of course, now we can do the classic pound on the ground and do some work against both of them, rather than just one. So now these guys are relatively weak. And now what we can do is, now that they're weakened, we can hopefully make a plan to get them KO'd. But you guys can see right over here, it's going to be a struggle to get Cranky Kong all the way over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow DK to get hit. DK has a lot of HP. He can take those hits. And you know what? You guys can play however you want to play. There's no wrong way of doing it. As long as you beat the level with the allowed turns to get the max bonus, you're all set. So here we go. This is Rabbid Peach. We're going to go in there and do exactly that. I can jump on top. Oh, check out this beautiful attack. Watch. I can stand pretty much right here and land on him with the freeze attack. Check this out. Hero jump with Cranky, freeze him, destroy the half cover, and then now I can point blank him and do some splash damage to the bad Banana Depot over there. Yo, strats, man. Strats. Alright, so of course we do have the Stink Eye, we do have the shield, we have healing, but none of that stuff is going to help us right now. So we're going to pass the turn to these little Ziggies. They are going to do some work to us. So we got Blasted Point Blank for 30. He's going to jump away and do vampire damage, but at the same time, like, it didn't do anything to us. And this guy's going to probably shoot me. So I took 60 damage. He healed a little bit from that vampire. And then he's going to run away, bounce on top of here, and then attempt to vampire some more health out of me. So that was a little rough for DK taking 60 damage, but you know what? He's got 280 HP, so he'll be fine. You're so tired, boy. You just like hanging out with me, huh? That's my Boldman. That's my gift. Oh my! I'm gonna do this whole episode narration with a cat in my arm. It's gonna be great. I usually like showing off my Mario Rabbids shirt. I got this from Ubisoft. They hooked me up. It's awesome. All right, anyway, so here we go. What we're gonna do now is take a look at Cranky Kong. We've got a couple options, right? We got to destroy the Banana Depot and at the same time cover ourselves. So you guys can see over here, I can lob the Barrel of Fun and do some damage that way. Awesome, 34. He's got 46 attack left. So I'm hoping that we can possibly beat it in the next couple hits here. Now I do have these Ziggies on board. They're gonna be troublesome, and one of them has a shield. So I can't really attack him if he has a shield, but I can potentially grab him and I can throw him somewhere. I can potentially throw him out of bounds. You done? You done, boy? All right, everyone say goodbye to Gizmo. Say goodbye, buddy. Thanks for the cuddle, dude. See you, buddy. All right, dude. Okay, so now that I've got Gizmo hair all over me, let's continue on. Okay. So again, I'm kind of thinking, like, what can we do to these guys? Again, there's so many different ways of going at a problem, but it's up to you guys to figure it out. So here we go. I'm going to grab the shield guy. We're going to lob him, boom, directly on him. And fortunately for us, the landing from getting hit from that does do damage through his shield. So keep that in mind as you guys are playing. So we were able to double KO them. I'm going to hit this thing with a 39 attack banana. And then there's really nothing else happening. We took care of all the Ziggies on the map, so it's only inevitable that we are going to face a lot more enemies once they start sprouting up. So my strategy right now is to get Rabbid Peach over to this Banana Depot, potentially do as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, her Megalodon is not that strong. But I did realize in upcoming episodes that you can actually visit the Battle HQ and you can buy more weapons. Dude, this demo build hooked us up with so many bananas that we can use as that currency. I should have done that from the beginning, but we would have been a lot stronger. So either way, you guys can see over here that we have 39 damage, destroyed the Banana Depot just by shooting it. And of course, we got Cranky Kong over here. We can do a team jump or we can run wherever we want to go. It really doesn't matter. We do have some Rabbids that are going to be sprouting out very soon. So we need to get into a point where we are as close as we can to any of these bad banana little depot spots. so that we can destroy them real quick. You guys can see over here that we can pick up these honey blocks too. And this is not something that I showed off earlier. This is definitely one of the newer things that we can mess around with. So you guys can see on board that I can grab the honey block and I could throw the honey block for free on my turn, which is awesome. So we're gonna grab that, I'm gonna throw it directly at that. We're gonna do a free 30 damage, why the heck not? And of course I can throw my banana for a potential 20 to 30 more damage. So that's great. And then of course we have this rabbit on board. You can again use the Tacticam, press the X button on your Nintendo Switch controller, and you guys can see exactly what the rabbit is going to come out of there, and then plan accordingly. If it's a smasher, you want to make sure you stay as far away as possible. If it's a Ziggy, then don't really worry too much. They're not going to do too much damage to you. So here we go, Rabbid Peach doing some close quarters combat over there, doing a little bit of damage, again, not that much. Cranky on board, he's kind of left behind now simply because we don't have a hero to jump on top of. But on his next turn, he'll be able to access that pipe over there with his movement spaces. So yeah, I think I'm ready. We're going to pass the turn. We've got a Ziggy on board and a Smasher, so this is not looking good for us. I should have looked at that a little bit closer. But you know, hindsight's always 20/20. Ziggy's going to hit and run, and he's going to hide behind here and then turn on his shield so that we can't hit him. And unfortunate for us, this guy can go inside there and then he can smash us because he's got extended movement from there. So that's unfortunate. Now DK, yes, he's got 280 HP, which is great. I'm taking a lot of hits here, so I gotta mix up my strategy a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna mix it up a little. We are going to potentially, well, there's a lot of things we can do here. I can grab the fire block. I could throw the fire block at the Smasher. Or I could throw the fire block at the depot area, or I could just throw the Smasher at the depot and then get the out of bounds damage bonus. Boom! So we potentially did, what, like 70 damage on that? Which was really fun. So I know that I can take some hits, but you guys can see over here that we got a crit bounce, which was very lucky on our bongo drum attack. So will he be able to smash us? No. We got really lucky. So I'm DK, I'm like stuck in the corner over here. I'm like, dude, Cranky, come help me. Bail me out, bro. What are we doing? We got really lucky with that crit bounce. So, you guys can see, the only thing I have left is my Hairy Eye. So I'm not really sure. Should I use my Hairy Eye when the Smasher is coming at me and risk getting hit twice? Because I would hit him and then he would smash me. And then he would come and smash me. So DK would potentially lose. So luckily, I'm like, dude, just beat up the banana depot and then I'm done. I don't have to deal with them. So there you go. I was stuck in a pretty bad spot, but you got to think of what the actual mission is and then go for the mission. Then you could potentially win without having to deal with all those Rabbids. So we got some more runes. And of course, we will use those runes to power up our character's skill trees in the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very excited for Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure, simply because we got our sneak peek hands-on with the game. So much fun, new dynamics, new characters, over 10 hours of gameplay, which is going to be great, and all for that season pass price, right? You guys have all picked that up, right? If you guys haven't, we are doing a giveaway. Make sure you guys enter it by leaving a comment of what you guys are most excited for about this particular game, and then we can go from there. All the links are going to be in the description for that. Watch our playlist on board over here. Newest video on the channel there. Recommendations. You guys can watch our story mode walkthrough of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And of course, make sure that you guys are subscribed by clicking on that subscribe button and turning on your notifications. We'll see you guys on the next preview coverage of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure. Take care.